Hey everyone, welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Irit. I'm a watercolor and mixed media artist, and today I have something I haven't done in a long time. I have a product unboxing, first impressions review. So I was at my local art shop and I saw this box of White Nights pencils, and I thought I would test them out for you. So let's get into the review. If you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe. Here is the tin, and it has the usual imagery that the White Nights sets also have, which I think is kind of fitting. It gives me Russian winter vibes. And the shop where I got my set didn't have any other sets, so I'll have to check if there are, different sizes. When you open it, this is how the pencils look, which I think is quite appealing. And from first glance, the colors seem quite vibrant. And let's take a look. So they are numbered, but the numbers are not just like 1, 2, 3. So I'm guessing there are more pencils. Maybe in Russia these are more widely available, maybe open stock or something like this, because this one is number 4, for example, and it goes all the way to from 1 to number 98 for the black one. So I'm not sure. If you've seen these in any other formats, then let us know in the comments. And they look nice. They feel very nice. The script here is in Russian, so I can't say what color this is. And I think, no, it's the same scribble. So I guess just the numbers are supposed to let you know about the color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swatch them first dry, and then I'm going to add some water, and maybe we'll see how it goes. Maybe do like a little demo and see how they behave with watercolors, which is usually how I use my watercolors. Some people just, my watercolor pencil, some people paint kind of exclusively with watercolor pencils, but I like to combine them with traditional watercolors. So let's take a look. The white one is just white. We'll have to see. I'll try and put down a bit of, let's actually do that now. Here I have these swatches here. No, it's not really opaque. I can't. A little bit on the super dark watercolors. No, not a very impressive white. Let's see how the other colors are. I'm not pushing very hard. This one feels a little bit less pigmented than the other one. This one is number 6. The first one I kind of like. Second one is a little bit weaker, it seems. This is number 10. Just want to get a feel for it. My kind of gold standard for watercolor pencils are the Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelle. I can already see that they deposit the pigment better than these, which honestly I'm not surprised. I think it's going to be hard to find something better than the Museum Aquarelle. They're just, in my opinion, the best out there. So this is a bit kind of darker, redder orange. This is number 14. Then we have something that looks like a light skin tone. Very, very anemic, I would say. This is number 16. I am using kind of rough paper. Maybe on really smooth paper this would work better. This is number 19, and it's kind of like a classic red, a color that does nothing for me. Okay, now we have some pinks. Let's hope for some redemption. Number 23. Kind of looks like a sort of alizarin crimson kind of color. Not a must for me. Could be pinker in my opinion. This one is probably would be my favorite. This is number 26. The previous one was number 23. This one is very, very, very anemic. Like I really have to push to get almost anything out of it. Very disappointing, this one. This is number 30. It's a bit better. This is a color I used to really, really like, this kind of bright violet. Not so much these days, but the pencil is not bad. And sometimes with like purples and pinks, it's very hard to find specific colors if you have strong preferences. So this might be a color that some people would like and is harder to find in other pencil ranges. This is number 35, and it looks like this, I think, is a lot more muted and blue than this. It's kind of like a dioxazine violet type of color. I thought it would be more ultramarine, but it's actually quite purple. This is 42. The previous one was 35. This is a nice kind of, I don't know, cerulean blue kind of thing, turquoise. It was number 42. This is number 44. And yeah, a blue, a kind of phthalo blue. This is number 45. Yeah, this kind of has indigo vibes. Then a pretty color. Let's see if it's going to disappoint. Or it's 47. This is nice. Very pretty color. It's like one of my favorites. Like a cobalt teal, I would say. Then we have 53, which is boring green. Then we have 56. It's kind of like a May green, I would say. Very vibrant green. So far, I am kind of underwhelmed. 61. This is more earthy olive green, which I like. Then we have another light kind of apricot color. This one's like, the pigment is distributed better than the first one. But yeah, still kind of a weak color. That was number 64. This is 65. This is really like a green, gold, or almost ochre like color. Then we have 72. There are only like 2 browns, which I'm fine with. I could live also without any browns. This is 73. It's more of a like a reddish brown. These would be good for like hair if you like to paint portraits with pencils. This one is a pretty color. It's kind of this icy blue. Number is 90. Very anemic. Very, very, very anemic. And then the last one is 98. I kind of hoped these would be really nice because White Knight's watercolor is extremely affordable. It's, I think, hugely popular in Russia and it's also very popular around the world. They have different, there's the Sonnet and there's White Knights. And these are great, great watercolors. And so very affordable, very, very creamy and juicy. So I was hoping maybe the watercolors would also be good, but I'm not sure. So I'm just spraying some water. I want to see how the pigment activates. Okay, I have some clean water. The water is clean, don't worry. Some people get very offended. They think my water is not clean. I assure you that they are. Yeah, you know, I mean, you can move the pigment, you can see, but some colors react better than others. These light ones are just, like, I would say, pretty worthless. Yellows are okay. The yellows are okay. This one you can see it's barely moving. And just to give it kind of a fair shot, this is the Caran d'Ache. So the paper also plays a role when, you know, and also depends how hard you kind of push the pigment. But this is a Museum Aquarelle pencil. Let's do this. I'm trying to do this as evenly as possible. Let's take the similar White Nights color. Trying to put down a nice amount. I'm trying not to push too hard so that I don't get the pigment really, really into the grooves of the paper. And yeah, I don't know. These two are kind of, I don't see a huge difference. Let's see, I really enjoy painting with watercolor pencils into wet paint. And for this, it's actually, at least this color is doing a pretty decent job. You can see when you paint with these in water or watercolor, the pigment is activated. So let's do the same with the other one, just getting it wet. Yeah, I think I prefer the Caran d'Ache ones. You can see now also if I dip it in water. It's okay. Let's see some of the lighter ones. This one seemed like a complete bust. I haven't had a dud with the Caran d'Ache. This one is very, very hard to get kind of anything out of it. Let's grab just some watercolor and see. It's just one of my many palettes. It has some Schminke Academy, which is very easy to activate because I didn't spray it ahead of time. So let's take a look. It's okay, what can I say? This one is a nice color. As I said, like this is number 30. If you can get these open stock, then maybe this particular color, I haven't seen it. It's not so easy to formulate all the violets and the purples and stuff. So that might be interesting. Here's a Caran d'Ache one. I don't know, they're just softer. Of course, it's a different color. I'm trying to see. This is another. Oh, this is so nice. This is one of my favorite colors. It's the Beryl Green from Caran d'Ache. Let's try. This color is not too bad. It's kind of bright. If you're into these kinds of violets, I would bet this is not light fast, just because I haven't seen this kind of color that is light fast. This is okay. The other pink, this one, it's fine. It's not bad. It's okay. You see, it's like activates nicely when you put it in wet paint or water. So this one's okay. The lighter ones are really useless. This blue is kind of disappointing because I would like an ultramarine blue in, I don't know, pretty much every set of any kind of supplies that I have, watercolors, pencils, pastels, anything. And this color is very, very purple. So I wouldn't say it's like an ultramarine blue. Yeah, very purple. The pencil is okay. You can see again, you get a much more intense pigment when you work it into wet surface. You can also dip the tip of your pencil in water. I think someone one time said that it ruins the pencils. I've done this a gazillion times. Never had a problem with any type of watercolor paper. Of course, I wouldn't let them sit. I mean, I never had a problem with any watercolor pencil that I dipped into my my water. I don't let them sit in the water, and I just dip the very tip. I've done it a million times. They dry to perfection, and even the kind of cheaper watercolor pencils. So I recommend trying it. So this one's okay. Let's see, I like this shade here. I have the Caran d'Ache version of it that I really love. You see, it's a loved one. This is green ochre. So it's actually a little bit lighter, I would say. This one is a bit a deeper color, which I'm not hating. But this one is like so vibrant and bright. I really like using it in paintings. Yeah, this one is also good. So I would say the quality is not completely consistent. There are the light colors, there are a few duds here. Like this one, there's like nothing really coming out of it. Like very light color. I don't know. I don't even think I would be able to use this for anything because they're not opaque. The white is useless. This is useless. This one is like there's almost really nothing here. Maybe if you want, I don't know, if you paint like some girls or images and you want like these super light pink cheeks or lips, maybe you could get something out of it. All in all, I'm underwhelmed. Some of them are, you know, like fine. Can't say I recommend this set. I will probably give this to my kids. I might take out, if I found this set a few years ago, I would probably really be happy about this purple here because that one is really lovely and bright. And I don't think I have another watercolor pencil in that color. So yeah, there's that. But I think I would give them to my kids because for me, they're just not. The black is, okay. The black is really nice. Look at that. Okay, I might keep the black. You see that? It's just, to me, it shows you really have to try kind of everything. So I might take out a few colors that I enjoy. A couple of these I would even consider like tossing because I don't know if I'll get any use out of them. But yeah, I hope this was helpful to you. You can see kind of what you get and make your own informed decision. I would prefer to have a smaller selection of colors, and I would buy some Caran d'Ache or Albrecht Dürer from Faber-Castell open stock, because I think it's just annoying to get a set where a few are real duds. So that's my opinion. They're not all horrible. Some of them compare quite nicely to, you know, my favorite. But as a set, I would say this is kind of disappointing. I wouldn't gift this to anyone, just because a few of them are really, really not good. I'm trying to be gentle, but yeah, it's not a complete waste of money. It's just the quality varies. The color selection is okay. I would probably want something different than this purple here. I would want like a true ultramarine blue, not this purple, because these blues, while they are nice, I need an ultramarine blue in my set. The greens are okay, the browns are fine, and then all the light colors are useless. Oranges, red, pinks are okay if you're not pink obsessed like I am. So the color range is okay. The price, I paid for this 30 euros for 24 colors, so that's just a little bit over €1 per pencil, which is a good price. But again, all in all, I'm not loving these. So I would stick with the White Nights watercolors, and yeah, if you can find these open stock, maybe grab a few of the colors that are, you know, maybe brighter. They seem to work better, and skip the really light ones. I'm trying to see if I have a Caran d'Ache light pencil. No, I don't think so, because I don't usually use light watercolor pencils. This is the gold cadmium yellow, yeah, and it's just beautiful. So this is the Caran d'Ache. Okay, I hope this was useful. I hope you enjoy this. I will see you soon in another video. I have more pencil reviews on my channel, and you can watch those if you want. And I will also be talking about some great pencils that you can gift to your artist friends or put on your wish list. So I'll see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.